Breaking news, Ninjago fans. Did LEGO just accidentally reveal that something bigger is planned for Garmadon? Because a new comment from Ninjago Dragon Rising head writer Doc Wyatt has fans asking a very important question. Why can't anyone tell us where Garmadon is? And more importantly, what is LEGO waiting for? Welcome to Ninja Nexus. Today we're discussing a surprising update involving Garmadon, a recent statement from Doc Wyatt, and why some fans think LEGO may already be preparing a future Garmadon story behind the scenes. This information comes from the recent interview between Doc Wyatt and Brent Miller. Of course, many Ninjago fans will recognize Brent Miller as the voice of Zane. The full interview contains several interesting discussions, but one moment in particular immediately caught the attention of fans. That moment involved Garmadon. During the discussion, Doc Wyatt explained that he really could not talk about where Garmadon currently is in the modern-day timeline of Ninjago Dragon Rising. Now, to be fair, some of that could have been a joke. Some of it could have been exaggerated for fun. However, the way the conversation played out made it sound like there may be limits on what he is allowed to reveal. And that's where things get interesting. Because if Garmadon's location was completely unimportant, there would be very little reason to keep it a mystery. Naturally, this has led to speculation that LEGO may already have plans for Garmadon somewhere outside of Ninjago Dragon Rising. After all, Garmadon has been missing throughout the Dragon's Rising era. For a character this important, that absence continues to stand out. The longer the question remains unanswered, the more fans begin to wonder whether LEGO is saving that answer for something bigger. One possibility is that Garmadon's story is being reserved for another project entirely. Maybe it is a future comic series. Maybe it is a sequel to the existing Garmadon comics. Maybe it is another story that has not been announced yet. Whatever the case may be, there is a growing feeling among fans that LEGO does not want Dragons Rising to be the place where that mystery gets solved. There is another reason why fans have started paying attention to this idea. At the end of Strike of the Serpentine, one of the more recent Ninjago comics, the story hints that Garmadon will return in the future. That detail suddenly becomes much more interesting when paired with Doc Wyatt's recent comments, because now there are two separate pieces pointing toward the possibility that Garmadon's story is not finished, not even close. If that turns out to be true, then Garmadon's absence from Ninjago Dragon Rising may actually make more sense than people originally thought. Instead of forgetting about the character, LEGO could simply be saving him for a larger storyline, a storyline that needs to stay secret for now. Again, nothing has been officially confirmed, but the mystery surrounding Garmadon feels very intentional, and the fact that questions about him still cannot be answered continues to raise eyebrows throughout the Ninjago community. For now, all fans can really do is wait for more information. But if Doc Wyatt truly cannot discuss Garmadon's current status, then there may be a very good reason for that. And if there is a reason, then there is always the possibility that something larger is waiting around the corner. That's the latest update from Ninja Nexus. What do you think? Do you believe LEGO already has future plans for Garmadon? Could a new comic series or another project explain where he has been since the merge? Leave all of your thoughts down below. Please subscribe, like, and click the notifications for more Ninjago and Ninjago Dragon Rising news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll keep you updated on every major LEGO and Ninjago development. We'll see you in the next update.